Okay.
Yeah.
Then set yourself up with music, maybe with a pillow if you have one, because we're going to start in a restrictive version of a child's pose. So with the knees out wide, edges of your mat, big toes together, and then you probably want to have the pillow nicely underneath your hips or your belly or both.
Grab a pillow.
Okay.
Now what have I done?
All right. So make yourself comfortable. Walk your hands forwards. Allow your chest, your belly, your hips to relax into your pillow. Maybe forehead comes down as well. And start to focus on your breath here. Every inhale through the belly. Every exhale to soften. Relaxing into your shoulders. Your hips. And notice how your breath wanders through the back body, starting in the lower back and walking over your spine towards the crown of your head. Taking a moment to settle in and to really feel and observe your body. What's going on for you? How do you feel today? Both physically and mentally. And with all this craziness happening, it remains so important, even more important than before, to check in with ourselves every now and then. To give ourselves time to process everything that's happening, all the changes that are happening. Because there is change happening, you can feel it everywhere. The world is changing, and in some ways, for the good. And some things maybe not so good. But it's good to realize that change, wherever you are, is always the only constant factor in life anyways. And we'll come out of this. We'll learn and grow and start to do life a little bit different maybe. And transformation, change are good things. So even though maybe some things may end and will not be the same anymore, it's not the end of everything. So maybe set yourself an intention for your practice today to reflect a little bit on whatever you feel is changing for you and how you can approach that change with an open mind and an adaptive, flexible attitude. Because I'm really, really sure that even though things may feel a bit harder and uncertain, there's good stuff that will come out of this. Let's take a last deepest breath in through your nose. And a deep sigh through the mouth to let it go. And then slowly start to press deeply into your hands, rising all the way up onto your hands, and straight away bring your knees back into the center and allow yourself to roll down into your belly, coming into Sphinx pose. In Sphinx, your elbows are stacked underneath your shoulders, pressing forearms and hands, palms firmly into your mat. Spread your fingers as wide as you can. And then really lifting through the heart, trying to bring the shoulder blades together in the back, and you keep your neck long. Take a deep breath in through your heart space. And with an exhale, allow yourself not to collapse into the shoulders, but keeping the heart lifted. Feeling your belly expand against your mat with your breath in. One more inhale. And then tuck your toes under here. And from here, straight away, start to press even harder into the forearms so you can actually come into your knees and then even lift the knees coming into a full arm plank. This was supposed to be a power class, so we're starting it off straight away. So in that forearm plank, keep pushing the floor away. Really strong into your triceps, biceps, shoulders. Engage your quads and thighs, tuck your tailbone under a little bit and press the heels away from you. Super strong core. And then maybe start to roll a few times or rocking back and forwards over the toes. Creating a little bit more strength into your whole body, waking it up. Little hops or rolls, whatever you want to call them. And then come back to the center. And then lift your right palm off the mat. Bring it underneath your face. Drop your heels to your right side and find a full arm side plank. Left arm rises and you want to lift the hips up and away from the earth. Staying super strong into that right arm. Engage every muscle in the body. Take another breath in. With an exhale, gently left hand down. Come back into your full arm plank. Find your alignment again. And then over to the other side, lifting left hand underneath the face, drop heels to left, lift right arm up. Lift the hips a little higher, deep breaths. One more inhale, push into that left forearm. And with your exhale, come back to center. Bring the knees down, sit back, child's pose, maybe arms behind you this time. And then bring your hands back underneath your shoulders, walk them forwards, come into tabletop here. So hands are stacked directly underneath shoulders, spread the fingers really actively. Start to push the floor away from you straight away. Just a basic cat and cow here to start. So inhale to lift the heart, arch the back. Exhale to round the spine, navel in. Inhale, keep that flowing. Exhale. Finding space in between your vertebrae. And starting to connect your movements with your breath. feel free if you need to bring in any other movement, any flowy opening a movement. It's up to you. Allow your own body to guide you however it needs to move right now. Just a final breath in. And then tuck the toes under straight away. Shoot your hips up high for downward facing dog. Now feel free to keep that movement going a little bit. Pedal it out or roll it out. And then slowly come into a still downward facing dog. Keep spreading those fingers. Push the floor away from you actively. Press the heels deep down into your mat, as deep as you can. Bring the belly close towards your thighs. And give your head a good shake in between the shoulders. And then take a deep breath in, lifting the heels off your mat. And allow the heels to drop to the right. Bend your knees at the same time so your hips hover just above the floor. And then with your exhale, you come back to center, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift heels, bend knees, hips over to your left. Exhale, downward dog. Few times, inhale to your right. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, lift the heels to the left. Exhale, down dog. One more time, each side, find your own pace. Start to warm up that core. And come back to center. Take another deep breath in through the nose. And a deep sigh through the mat, letting it go. Inhale to lift your heels, look in between your hands, step or float. Top of your mat. And grabbing a hold of your opposite elbows, bending slightly into your knees, finding a good forward fold here. Feel free to sway a bit from side to side. Keep the head heavy. And then come back into the center. Just stillness. Last breath in. And then gently release your arms down towards the earth. Inhale, come into a flat back, lengthen through the spine. Pull the navel in strong, roll the shoulders away from your ears, and then exhale to fold. Do that twice more. Inhale, flat back, lengthen. Exhale to fold. Inhale, flat back. And exhale to fold. Bend the knees, start to roll up all the way to standing. And straight away, bring the arms along. Reach up, high to sky, lengthen. Exhale, hands into your heart. Starting to create a little bit of heat. Take a breath in, arms up high, lengthen. With your exhale, let it go, swing it out. Inhale, rise. Maybe a little back bend. Exhale. Two more. Inhale, rise. Exhale. Last one, inhale. And exhale. Inhale to rise. And with your exhale, slowly start to fold forwards, long back. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale to fold. Plant your hands and step it back. High plank. Pausing here for a moment in that high plank. Crunching your ribs closer towards your hips, so super strong core. Press the floor away from you, round into the shoulders. Engage your quads. Take another breath in. Then with an exhale, knees down to earth first. Inhale, bring your shoulders just a little bit further forwards. With your exhale, lower down halfway, elbows touch the ribs. Hover. Inhale, push back up. Exhale, halfway. Inhale, push up. Strong arms. Exhale, halfway. Last one, inhale. And with your exhale, as slow as we can go, release your body all the way down. Then untuck the toes here and press the tops of your feet firmly into your mat. Lift the arms up into a cactus shape. Then take a breath in to bring the upper body all the way away from your mat. And with an exhale, you swing your upper body over to your right side. Lift higher. Good. Inhale back to center. Exhale to your left. Inhale to center, lift higher. Keep your neck long. Exhale right. You got it. Inhale, last one. Exhale to your left. And then inhale to center. Lift up higher. And release, exhale. Hands come back underneath your shoulders. So you can press back through that plank. Tuck your toes under, take a deep breath in. And then exhale for downward facing dog. Taking 3 deep breaths there. Filling up the heat. Maybe finding a little bit more depth in that downward dog already. And then take a breath in to lift your heels, look in between the hands, step or float, top of your mat. Inhale, come into a flat back. Exhale to fold. Inhale to bend the knees and rise it all the way up. Lengthen, maybe find a little back bend here. With your exhale, one more time. Inhale to rise. Exhale, dive down. Inhale, flat back, halfway lift. Exhale to fold, plunge your hands, step back, high plank. Find that core strength again. Take a deep breath in. With your exhale, optional to bring your knees down again first, or take a full chaturanga. If you like, keep the elbows in, release the body. Inhale, untuck toes, lift the heart. Full cobra. See if you can extend your elbows, but keep them tucked in and bring the shoulder blades together in the back. Inhale here. And with your exhale, tuck the toes, come back through your plank, engage your core, and then lift the knees. Downward dog. Pressing firmly into that L shape between your thumb and index finger. And keep some space between your ears and your shoulders. And then inhale to lift heels, look in between your hands, step or float. Top of mats. Halfway lift, flat back, really lengthen. And an exhale to fold again. Inhale to rise all the way up. Lengthen. With your exhale, one more time. Let it go. Inhale, rise. Exhale, there we go again, folding forwards. Moving with the breath now. Inhale, flat back. Exhale to fold, one hand, step or jump back. Feel free to take any variation. Inhale, maybe up dog, otherwise cobra. And then exhale to use your core to pull you back into downward dog. Now lift your right leg high to sky here. Inhale. Press your left heel deep into the earth. Squeeze the right glute. Keep the right leg straight. Shoulders are squared, hips are squared. One more inhale. With your exhale, come onto your left tippy toes and draw right knee into your chest. Tiger curl. Inhale, shoot it back up high. And then exhale, step your right foot to the outside of your right hand. Finding a lizard pose here just to warm up, open up the hips a little bit. So you keep your back knee up this time. You keep that back leg super engaged. You may want to rock forwards, backwards a few times. Then from here, plunge your left hand underneath your face, open up through your right side twist. Keep the back leg strong. And push the floor away with the left hand. Draw that twist from your core and from the right shoulder. One more inhale, lengthen. Exhale, right hand back down. And now without doing anything with that upper body, just lift the right foot off and step it back, high plank. And then optional to bring your knees down first or take a full chaturanga, lowering down. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale for downward dog. Deep breath. And now lift your left leg high to sky, inhale. Press right heel into earth. Square hips and shoulders. One more inhale. With your exhale, onto right tippy toes, knee to nose, tiger curl. Push into the hands. Inhale, left leg high. And exhale, left foot outside of the left hand. Find that lizard, keep that back leg super strong. Press the kneecap up, quad is engaged. And just rocking a few times backwards, forwards. Finding that space into your left hip here. And when you're ready, plunge your right hand underneath your face. Twist it up. One last breath. Lengthen through your left fingertips. With your exhale, left hand back down. And then again, push the floor away from you. So you only have to lift the left foot up, step it back. Super strong high plank. With your exhale, lower down. Vinyasa. Inhale, up dog or cobra. And then exhale for downward facing dog. Deep breath in here. Exhale, side out. Inhale to lift your heels, look in between your hands, step or float. Coming halfway lift, flat back, inhale. Exhale to fold. Inhale, bend knees, rise up all the way, look up. And hands into your heart, exhale. Just take a breath here. Allowing your feet to ground, your body to get soft. And again, to ask yourself, how do I feel? What's going on for me? And then when you're ready, coming into Utkatasana, chair pose. So bring your big toes together, squeeze the knees in, and then scoop your fingertips over the mat. Softening down. Sitting nice and low, making sure you can see your toes. If you can't shift the knees and the hips further back. And then gentle scoop of your tailbone, just a little bit to engage that belly. You always have an option to have your hands into your hips. Take another deep breath in. Exhale, go lower. Inhale, lengthen through your fingers, lift the heart. Exhale, lower. Now this time, bring the weight onto your right foot. Start to lift the left foot an inch off your mat and slowly step it back. High lunge. Sinking deep down into your hips. And check that the right knee is stacked on top of your right ankle. So your right foot's forward. Think about pulling the tailbone under. Navel and the ribs are in. Soften to your shoulders. Take another inhale. Lengthen through your fingers with your exhale. Open up, warrior two. Again, right knee stays on top of the ankle. You draw that left shoulder back, really extend the arms out. And think about scooping your tailbone under. Press the outer edge of your back foot deep into your mat. And then take an inhale to flip the palm reverse. Exhale to go a little deeper. One last breath. And with your exhale, windmill your hands down to earth. Frame your front foot. Press into the handstick and lift your right foot up. And maybe keep it lifted when you flow through your vinyasa. Feel free to skip your vinyasas if you want to. And come straight to a down dog. You always have that option. Deep breath in. Deep exhale. And then inhale to lift your heels, look in between your hands, step or float. Top of mats. Halfway lift, flat back. Exhale to fold. Inhale, bend knees, Utkatasana, chair pose. Exhale, low. Inhale to rise, lengthen, maybe back bend. Exhale, hands into your heart. There we go, other side, straight away. When you're ready, bend into your knees, Utkatasana, inhale. Exhale, sit deeper even. Squeezing every muscle, your whole leg, your quads, your glutes, and get your belly strong. Inhale, lengthen through fingers, lift heart. Exhale, go deeper. One more time, inhale. Exhale. Wait until your left foot. Start to lift the right foot up and shoot it backwards. High lunge. Find space into the hips. Feel that good stretch into that right hip flexor. Pull your navel in. Finding that glute on the left side working hard. Take another inhale. And with your exhale, drop right heel in, warrior two, open it out. So checking again, knee on top of ankle. Drawing from the right shoulder. And press into your big left toe. And then take a breath in to flip the palm, reverse. Exhale to go and stay. Keep bending into your left knee. You want to make sure that that left knee does not fall in. You want to keep opening it up to the left. Breathe into the left side of your body. Inhale. And with your exhale, windmill your hands down slowly. With control, press the floor and lift left foot. And maybe keep it lifted for your flow. Take a deep breath there. And then inhale to lift your heels, look in between your hands, step or float. Top of mat. Inhale, come halfway. Exhale to fold. Inhale, Utkatasana, chair pose. Exhale to stay. Inhale to rise. Back bend. Exhale, hands into your heart. Take a few deep breaths. Maybe close your eyes here for a moment. Feel your body. Allow all that transformation, that change to happen and to come in. And then slowly open your eyes up. Take an inhale to raising both arms up high to the sky. Exhale, fold forwards. Inhale, flat back, halfway lift. Exhale to fold, Vinyasa or down dog. From there, straight away, lifting your right leg high to sky. Exhale, draw knee into nose, tiger curl, lift the knee up and in. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, knee towards the right elbow. Hover. Inhale, right leg high, use your core. Exhale, left elbow, twist and hover. Inhale, left leg high. And with your exhale, one more time, knee to nose. And then step the right foot all the way forwards. Keeping the left hand down, opening up through the right, twist again. Sinking the hips a little lower. And keep twisting even more. Belly is away from your thigh, back leg is strong. Last inhale. With your exhale, right hand down to earth. Inhale to rise up. Exhale to soften deep into your high lunge. Take a deep inhale here. And then with an exhale, bring the weight into your right foot. Coming into a warrior 3 variation, maybe with the arms behind you. Whatever feels best. See if you can keep your hips squared. And pull the navel in towards the spine. Shoulder blades touch in the back, opening the heart. Super strong into that right foot. Take another inhale. With your exhale, slowly drop the left foot back down. Open it up, warrior 2. Sinking in a little bit deeper here, finding more space. Second time we're here. And take an inhale to flip the palm, reach, reverse. Exhale to stay. 2 more breaths. Tuck the tailbone under. Reach deeper back. Take another inhale. And then with your exhale, bringing your right elbow onto your right knee. Side angle. You have options. You can keep the hand onto the hip if you want. Or extend it over. Draw that right hip under. And then release. Take another inhale. Reverse Trikonasana. Reach back. With your exhale, go back into that side angle. You may take it deeper, so right hand comes on the inside of the right foot this time. If you want. Lift the heart up and open towards the sky. We'll do that one more time. So inhale, reverse Trikonasana. Reach further back. Exhale, side angle. Maybe this time you want to take a bind, grab it. If you want to take it one step further. Last inhale. And then release your bind. Take that reverse Trikonasana one more time. And with your exhale, windmill your hands down. Turn the toes, Vinyasa. And take a deep breath into your down dog. And then when you're ready, lift your left leg high to sky. Exhale, knee to nose, tiger curl, strong core. Inhale high. Exhale, knee left elbow. Inhale high. Exhale towards the right elbow. Inhale high. Exhale, knee to nose and step it forward. Keeping right hand down, twist it open. Super active twist here. Where can you find that extra space and length? Take another inhale. With your exhale, left hand down. Inhale, rise up, high lunge. Exhale to melt. Find your alignment, scoop tailbone. Take a breath in. And then slowly bring the weight onto your left foot, finding that warrior 3 variation any way you like. Keep your balance. Drop the right hip. Take another inhale, super strong. With your exhale, slowly bend back into the knees, step the foot back, warrior 2. Good. Go a little bit deeper here. And then inhale to flip the palm reverse. Exhale to stay. Making sure that left knee stays open and deep. Breathe into your left rib cage. Take another inhale. With your exhale, side angle. Elbow on the knee. See if you can draw the left hip really under the body. Pressing firmly into your left foot. Lengthen from right foot to right fingertips. And then inhale, extend left leg, reverse Trikonasana. Exhale, there we go again, a little deeper. Inhale again, reverse. Reach even further back, open that side body. Exhale, go even deeper, maybe with your bind. If you try to bind on the other side, try it here as well. Draw the right shoulder open, lift your heart to sky. And then slowly release the bind. Take another inhale, reverse. And with your exhale, windmill, hands down, frame front foot, Vinyasa, or downward dog. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. Inhale to lift your heels, look in between your hands, step or float. Coming halfway lift, flat back. Exhale to fold. Inhale to rise up all the way. Exhale, hands into your heart. Take another breath here. Just softening down your body again. Slowing down your breath for just a moment. I'm going to start to play around with that same sequence. So inhale, arms up high. Exhale to fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, Vinyasa. Inhale, right leg high to sky. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, high. Use that core. Exhale, right elbow. Inhale, high. Exhale, left elbow twist. Inhale, high. And exhale, knee to nose. Step it forwards. Now opening up again for your twist. But we're gonna have some fun here. You're gonna drop your left heel in. Walk your right foot a little bit over to the right. So you're coming to a supported side plank. If you want to take it further, you may step your right foot together with the left. Full side plank. And maybe you bend into your right knee, you grab a hold of your big right toe, and see if you can extend the leg, just a little bit maybe. Keep lifting the hips, take another breath in. And now this is going to seem harder than it actually is. Drop that right foot all the way forwards again. Damn it, now I want to see how you guys are doing. You can cheat. Good. All right, take a breath in, high lunge. Exhale to melt. Inhale to rise all the way up into stork pose. Weight into your right foot. Hands into your heart space. Find your balance. Now, option to stay. And so you wrap your hands around your knee. Option number 2, to bring the right hand onto the right hip. Peace fingers on your left hand go towards your left big toe. And then lengthen first again through the back body. When you're ready, maybe extend the left leg out. Even if it stays bent a little bit, that's fine. You want to keep lifting through your spine. Lengthening, pulling the belly in. Maybe even open a left leg out towards the left if you have that in your practice. And maybe letting go of your right hand. Utthita Hasta Padangustasana. Take another inhale. And then slowly come back to center. And the same way as you came in, come out. And this time, flowing through that warrior three first. Maybe arms extend forwards, maybe they are next towards the body. Up to you. Inhale. With your exhale, drop the foot. Open up, warrior two. Good. Inhale, flip palm, reach, reverse. Exhale, go deeper. Inhale to stay. Exhale for side angle. Take that deeper variation. Maybe the bind. Now, if you have that bind, and if you have a bird of paradise in your practice, slowly start to step the left foot closer towards the right, and you keep your bind. Then bring the weight into your left foot. Start to come into your right tippy toe. And maybe you start to let that foot come off the mat, rising up. And you may extend the right leg out. This one's a hard one for me too. And then slowly step your right foot back if you're in it. You just come out the same way. So we meet each other again into that side angle. Letting go of your bind, take a breath in reverse. And with your exhale, windmill your hands down towards your mat. Vinyasa. Deep breath in. Deep exhale. Lifting your left leg high to sky. Inhale. Exhale, knee to nose. Fire it up. Inhale high. Exhale, left elbow. Inhale high. Exhale, right elbow twist. Inhale high. And with your exhale, step your left foot forwards. Then twisting it up over to your left side. And from here, taking that same variation maybe, to drop the right heel in, outer edge of the right foot. You walk the left foot over to your left, supported side plank. Maybe take it further if you want, stepping left foot to meet the right. Keep lifting the hips. And then you may take the other variation, grabbing a hold of your big toes. Extending the leg out, inhale. And then slow as you can go, step your left foot all the way forwards. Good. And then take a breath in to rise up all the way. Exhale to melt. Don't worry, that is a tough one. That is a tough transition. Take a deep inhale. With an exhale, weight into your left foot, stalk. Same thing, hands into heart to release first. And then take your options. You may just stay here, draw that knee in with the hands, or left hand onto left hip, right index fingers around the big right toe. And then take a moment to find your length again first, and your balance. And then start to extend the right leg out. Maybe keep the knee bent. If it's too much, you want to keep the length in the back body. It's not about straightening that right leg. Only if you can. And then maybe you start to open up that right leg. You may let go of your left hand. Take another breath in. And come back to center. Slowly letting go. And then shooting that right foot back into that warrior three. Yes, I know, you feel that left leg burn like crazy now. We'll leave it for a little bit. Take another inhale. Lift the back leg. Exhale, drop the foot. Warrior two. The good news is you'll start to find a lot more space now here into the hips. Take a breath as you flip the palm reverse. Exhale to melt. One breath to stay. And then an exhale for that side angle. Going straight into your bind if you have it. And give it a go with your bird of paradise if you want. Just step by step, take it really slow. Stepping the right foot closer in to meet the left. Come onto your left tippy toes. Keeping the bind, letting the left foot go off the mat. Lengthening through the spine, and maybe you extend your left leg out. Lift the heart. Take another inhale. And slowly, same way you come in, come out. Do it with control. And then letting go of your bind, take an inhale to reverse. And an exhale. Hands down. Vinyasa. And come straight into that same position as we started. Child's pose. Fully relax. Soften your breath. And notice again what's changing or shifting in your body. What's happening. Really try to slow down your breath. Just one more deep inhale there. And then with an exhale, gently start to press yourself back up into your hands. Knees to center. Tuck the toes and find your down dog. And then the same as that we started. So lifting your right leg high to sky, inhale. Exhale, step your right foot to the outside of your right hand. Just the outer edge of your mat. This time you will bring your back knee down towards the earth. And you have options here. For a full lizard, you can stay up into your hands if this is enough stretch already into that right hip. Or you can come into your full arms. Or if that is just too deep, take your pillow underneath, for example. It's up to you. You just want to be able to melt the hips forwards and down. To feel that space into that right hip area. Deep belly breaths. And every exhale, see if you can let go a little bit more. It's that hip area where we find our transformation. Because there's so much that we store there. And slowly come back up into your hands. And then keep your left hand down. Start to bend into your right knee. Swing the right arm all the way open and behind you. See if you can grab a hold of that back foot. I always need to lean back a little bit before I can grab it. And then once I have it, you melt back forwards again into the hips. I'm trying to draw the right shoulder open towards the right. And softly, very softly, bring the heel a bit closer towards your bum. It's a deep stretch into that left quad. I know, I feel it too. Keep opening up and keep letting go into your hips. One more inhale. And then super slowly let go of your foot. Exhale. Bring the right hand down. Start to heel toe your right foot over to your left. And then drop the shin down. Coming into your half pigeon. Finding a good angle pull that right shin. For me, it's about 45 degrees. Should be a place where you can still square your hips on top of that shin, and where there's no funny sensation into that knee area. Walk your back foot back, and then take a breath into lengthen, and then exhale to come onto your forearms. You may go even further down, it's up to you. Feel free to use your pillow, either underneath the chest or the head, or maybe underneath your right hip, if there's a lot of space. And again here as well. Where can you let go? Where can you relax into that right hip area? And allow that transformation in. Allow it to happen. Pure acceptance of the discomfort that may come with it. One last breath. And then slowly come back up into your hands. Press firmly into them. Tuck your back toe. And lift the knee and then step it back. Pedal it out. And give that right hip some space, some love. And when you're ready, you lift your left leg high to sky. And you step your left foot to the outside of your left hand. Your back knee comes down into your mat. And take the same variation as you did on the other side. Maybe coming onto your forearms, maybe onto your pillow. But wherever you are, try to melt forwards and down. Trying to embrace that discomfort. And just observing your own body here. Where does it feel the most tight? What's your exact spot? And just bringing some love to that area. And then slowly come up into the hands. Then keep the right hand down, bend the right knee and start to swing your left arm over behind. Grab a hold of the foot. And once you have it, again, melt forwards. Drawing the chest open towards your left side this time. Lift your heart. Feel a deep quad stretch. Last breath in. And softly release the leg. And start to heel toe your left foot over to your right side of the mat. Bring the shin down. Find that alignment. Make sure the left knee points to the outside. It's not directly underneath the body. Walk your right foot out and maybe come into the forearms. Just rest. Allow your body weight to melt down. Where can you let go? Just one more inhale. And then slowly rise back up into your hands. Tap the back toe. Lift the knee and step it back to just pedal it out for the last time. Give those hips some space. And then bring your knees down to earth. Swing the legs forwards through either side. Bring the arms parallel towards your mat. Come into the tippy toes, or maybe you even lift the feet off the mat. Take a deep breath in, engage your core and lift your heart. Now with your exhale, as slow as you can go, we're going to count down from 10, 9, we're going to make our way down, 8, 7, 6, 5, core, keep it going, 3, 2, and 1, release. Tuck your knees in towards your chest. And just going to give you half a minute or so to take any final pose. Maybe it's a happy baby, maybe it's a twist. Whatever feels best for you right now, whatever your body is craving. Or feel free to go straight into your Shavasana. And for your Shavasana, grab that pillow and have the pillow underneath your knees for some support into your lower back. And stretch your body out completely. Maybe wear something warm or cover yourself with a blanket if you have one. Maybe cover your eyes. And allow yourself to settle, to really get heavy. This is the time to let it go now. That hard work. And to allow that transformation of our practice to settle into your body. Maybe we're a blink, but a blink in something more. We're still part of what comes after, and everything that came before. In truth, we are infinite, riding on the wave of time. And just because this form will end, doesn't mean we found the finish line. Bring your left hand onto your heart and your right hand onto your belly. Take a deep breath into your palms. Allowing all the change that's coming your way to just happen. Accept it. Be open to it. And try to even love it. It's in those periods that we learn and we grow And life takes turns that we never expected. So whatever comes your way, welcome it with a smile and excitement. And maybe stretch your arms out overhead. Give yourself a good second morning stretch. Hug the knees in towards your chest and just roll yourself over to any side. And when you're ready, with your eyes closed, make your way up to a seated cross-legged position. And bring your hands into your heart. Take a deep breath in through the nose. Deep sigh. Until the last drop of air is out. Allowing your practice to wash all over you. And bow your forehead down towards your fingers. Saying gratitude for coming onto the mat today. And gratitude for a strong body, mind, and soul. The love and the light in me honors the love and the light in you. Namaste. Thank you for coming. How's everyone feeling?